Why do I always do that? Whenever I'm about to film a video, I gotta like give myself confidence, so I start like jam into like non-existent music, like you're embarrassing, that's embarrassing. But whatever. Transparency is the best parency. That's a really bad quote. Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Adeanna Noel, and today I have a little mini story time for you guys about the time where I bled through my jeans, my light wash jeans at school. So let's get into that. So the day started off pretty well, you know, like I didn't know that my period was gonna come that day because my period's really irregular and I never know when it's gonna come. I don't know if it's gonna be light, I don't know if it's gonna be heavy. It just does what it wants. It usually comes like around the same week, but like sometimes it's 5 days apart, sometimes it's a week apart, sometimes it's like 2 days apart. It's like something like that. So I ended up getting my period when I was in first period, the end of first period. And so I went to the bathroom, I put on a pad. My school has those in the bathrooms, and I was like, everything's good, everything's great. So I go to my band class, right? And this is when I first transferred to my school. I didn't have any friends at this time. So I'm sitting in my band class, and at the end of my band class, when lunch is about to start, I get up and I feel, I just feel it all come out. I feel it all come out. And I'm like, this can't be real right now. Like, this can't be real right now. So I'm like, you know, it's fine. Like, I have a pad on. I just put it on. Like, it's fresh. It's like, it'll take everything. It absorbs everything. But I was motherfucking wrong. You know, like those, you know how, like, if you've ever bled through your pants before, how you can just feel the coldness on your leg? That's how I felt. So I got up. I was walking with my, my music book to my locker, which wasn't too far from my band class. My locker is right in front. It's actually the same locker that I had when I first moved to the school, but my locker is right in front of the boys' change room, like one of them at least, whatever. And so I was like bending down to like put my stuff in my bag to bring to lunch so I can go sit in the library because I had no friends. So remember this, okay? But for some reason I was just like, no, like something's wrong, because everyone was staring at me. Like, they were just like looking at me like, and like giggling and all this. And I remember a whole bunch of boys came out of the change room. They went, like, they were like they weren't like grossed out. They were more like, what the hell happened to her? You know what I mean? So I'm like looking around, I'm like, what's happening right now? I grab my jacket, I put it around my butt, and I like run to the bathroom. I get to the bathroom, I turn around. Okay, I can't even, it's like making me like, whatever. So I take off my jacket, I turn around, I look in the mirror, and I go, immediately starts crying. I immediately start bursting out in tears. I get on the phone, I'm calling my mom, she's not answering. I called her again, she's not answering. 3rd time's the charm though, because I got her on the 3rd time, and I was like, you need to come get me. I bled through my pants, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, Adeanna, like, were you not wearing dark pants? Like, what were you thinking wearing these light wash jeans? And I'm like, I didn't know it was gonna be this heavy. I didn't know it was gonna come today. It was supposed to come tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. And I was like, no, you gotta come get me. Like, I will not walk home. I will not get out this bathroom until you say you're on the way. So she was like, okay, fine. I'm gonna leave work. I'm gonna come get you. I'm gonna bring you home. And then I'm going back to work. And I'm like, okay. So I ended up staying in that bathroom just crying. People kept coming in and staring at me, and I was just like, don't even look at me. I left the bathroom, ran to the office, and I was like crying. They're like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I'm just waiting for my mom. Like, I obviously didn't want them to ask me any more questions, right? And the principal comes up to me, he goes, Adeanna, what's wrong? I'm like, my period, it's everywhere, my period, my mom's coming, she's coming, just leave me alone. And he was like, okay, well, you can go sit in the vice principal's office, because she was like, her office is super cute. And they were like, yeah, you can sit in there, just chill in there, whatever. So I put paper towel under my butt, and I like sat in her office until my mom got there. But that was like a good story to tell, because honestly, when I think about it, it makes me like, you know what I mean? But since that day, I have never ever even thought about wearing light jeans around my period, because since I know it's irregular, like, I can't do it to myself again. I just can't do it to myself again. And usually, like, my mom's always like, oh, bring a change of pants, I'm not doing all that. If I bleed through my pants, I'm going home. If I bleed through my pants, I'm going home. I don't think it's ever happened to me again. But yeah, I do remember that. And at the time, like, I was so conscious about that. When I went back the next day, I was like all hoodied up. I was like, no, I can't, like, no one can see me, like, this is embarrassing. But periods are natural, things happen. If you bleed through your pants or anything, just know it's a canon event. It happens to everyone at some point. And if it doesn't, then you're very lucky. But if it does, it's not the end of the world. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. Alright, I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this mini story time, and I'll see you guys in the next one.